Greetings, human life forms. I'm the Meister. Welcome back to another prediction video. Today, we're doing the Houston Texans 2020 record prediction video. Maybe wondering why I'm not spinning the wheel on my app today. It's because I have to use my PlayStation now, or not my PlayStation. I have to use my laptop from now to so I don't screw up my predictions pretty much. But I can't do that anymore because I now have a PlayStation 4, which is the thing I accidentally mistaken my saying for. But yeah, I got a PlayStation 4 in here now, so I can't bring my laptop down here anymore. But that's fine because I just took a picture of the prediction things on my phone, so we're all good. It's fine. So we're going to be talking about the Houston Texans for all you Texans fans out there. So, Houston. Okay, so the Houston Texans are, I think, could be a really sneaky team. They have Deshaun Watson, best quarterbacks in the league. I'm still iffy on their defense right now. I don't think they have any big names on that defense. Like, no one ever talks about the Houston's defense. No one really talks about any defensive players other than J.J. Watt. But he's on the defensive line, so it's kind of tough to really talk about this defense that they have. But on the offense side of the ball, they have probably they have a bad running back. And David Johnson. They did trade DeAndre Hopkins, which is what everyone always talks about with the Texans these days, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I mean, I do agree that it was a bad trade, but it's not the end of the world. Like, oh god, it's rebuild time, I'm going to be wasting Watson, blah, blah, blah. They got Randall Cobb, who used to be one of the best wide receivers in the league. And then same goes for Robert Woods or Brandon Cooks. It was one of the two. But regardless, both of those two previous Rams wide receivers were both really good with the Rams. So if they stay good, or if they go back to what they did in their prime, it's going to be a really scary offense. And I don't think the Texans really need a running back if they have a mobile quarterback, you know what I mean? Just do a fake handoff and just run, you know? I mean, you still need a running back, but just chew clock if you want to put David Johnson in there. But anyways, we'll just go ahead and get started with these predictions. Week 1, the Houston is going to be in Kansas City, Thursday night prime time to open the year, which is in about a month from now, which I really hope happens. Yeah, there's a 0% chance for the Texans to beat the Chiefs here. Chiefs, defending Super Bowl champions, they have basically their entire team minus Damian Williams from their when they made their Super Bowl run. So yeah, there's literally no chance. Houston doesn't have that good of a defense, so Mahomes is going to throw like 5-6 touchdown passes this game. And Chiefs have a rising defense, so Houston might struggle a bit with the Chiefs' defense, but I think it'll still score some points. But not as many as the Chiefs are going to do on the Texans' defense. So, loss for Houston, 0-1 to start the year. Now, you're going to be hosting the Baltimore Ravens on I think it's an afternoon game, I want to say. Yeah, afternoon game. I'm actually going to go with the win for the Texans here. You guys may be surprised, may ask why, or this is a stupid prediction video, I'm getting off it. But hear me out here. Last season, when the Ravens started their season, they got off to a hot start, and then they kind of had a little middle crisis. They lost 2 games in a row, and then it was just boom, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points a game. So I think that's gonna be a similar thing for the Ravens. So, and plus home field. Even though there's probably gonna be no fans, it's still a bit of a drive for the Ravens. And plus, I already said that Houston was gonna win in the Baltimore Ravens prediction video. So if you didn't watch that, you should probably go and watch it. So 1-1 for the Texans right now after week 2. Going to week 3 is they will be in Pittsburgh to face off with the Steelers. Yeah, this is going to be another loss. I don't know how you can go against the Steelers in this game. I think that the Steelers are actually, the Steelers are a better team than the Texans, period. So, if this was in Houston, probably I'd still go with Pittsburgh, because of the whole no fan situation. But yeah, Pittsburgh is one of the best defenses in the league. Houston does not. I think these are two good offenses. If I had to choose an offense for which one I like better, probably Pittsburgh. But I mean, it's the safer pick, because not a lot of people have faith in Houston. I do, but people also have faith in the Pittsburgh's offense, and so do I, so, it's a safer choice. So I'm going to have to go with the loss for Houston. Not 0-2, 1-2 to start off the year. Now you're going to go to week 4. You're going to be hosting the Minnesota Vikings. This is a very interesting game. Minnesota, they have Kirk Cousins, really good quarterback. They lost a big piece on the offense, but the Vikings don't think it's that big of a deal because they think a rookie wide receiver is better than Stephon Diggs when he isn't yet. So, with that being said, I think that the Vikings' offense will be worse, but they'll still be solid. And not really the same goes with the Vikings' defense. They lost a lot of pieces on that defense. And next year, the season after this one, I think their defense will be better again. But this year, it's kind of a step down from how they played last year. So, I'm going to have to go with I think the Vikings are going to be winning this game. I think these teams are really close. I had to take a second to debate which team I wanted to win here, but I think I'm going to have to go with the Vikings in the end. It's really hard to tell these teams apart. I mean, if there were going to be fans, which it's getting annoying even when I watch my own videos and keep talking about it, because I hate it when I talk about it, but I still need to talk about it to do these predictions. If they had fans, I would say that they would win, but they don't, so basically no home field, even though that kind of goes against what I said with the Ravens. Anyways, it's going to be a loss for Houston. They're going to be 1-3. Sorry, I keep screwing up the record. But 1-3. Now, week 5, hosting the Jaguars. Easy win. I don't think I need to explain how easy of a win this is going to be for Houston. Jaguars are just one of the worst teams in the league, by far. So, that's my exclamation. Don't really need to say more than that. So, 2-3 for Houston. Now they're going to be in Nashville, take on the Titans. It's a loss for Houston. Titans, one of the better teams in the league. They have a good quarterback, one of the best running game in the league. They have good receiving core, not the best, but they have a solid receiving core. They have, I think their defense might be a bit worse this year, but will still be a good defense. So I'm gonna have to go with the win for the Titans here. 2-4 now for Houston. Kind of a rough start to the year for them. But hey, now you're hosting the Packers. It's gonna be another tough game, but I'm gonna have you winning over the Packers. Packers basically have the same team that took them to the NFC Championship game. Everyone's just saying that Rodgers is going to be worse this year. I don't believe in with age comes worse performance. I don't believe in that. I believe when you get older, you have a higher chance of an injury. But if you're not injured, but you're like a veteran, you're still the same old good quarterback that you've always been. Like Tom Brady, for example, no matter how much it hurts to say that, he is still a really good quarterback. So, even though he's in his mid-40s. So, it's going to be a win for Houston here. So, even though I was I was making it sound like the Packers were gonna win, but no, I have the Texans winning, so they are 3-4 now. Going into the bye, it's kind of a rough start to the year. They deserve it. But now coming out of the bye, you're gonna be in Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars here. Like I said, I think the Houston will sweep the season series with the Jaguars. I think every team, even an NFC team that they're not even going to face off with the Jaguars this year, they're still going to sweep the season series with them. That's how bad of a team they are. But, yeah, that's going to be another one for Houston. 4-4, back up at that 500. Starting to get a groove here. Going to Cleveland for a loss. Cleveland coming out of the bye. Like I mentioned in my Browns prediction video, I don't think that Houston, again, has much of a chance in this game. I think they have a chance to beat them, but I don't think it's going to happen, obviously, because I'm choosing the Browns over them. But the Baker Mayfield, I think he wasn't put in the best positions because of Freddie Kitchens. But now that they have Kevin Stefanski, I think it is now possible. So they have the best receiving corps, if not the best receiving corps in the league. They have a great running game, basically one of the best offenses, in my opinion, in the league. And then defense. Defense could be better, but I still think it's a pretty good defense. So, win for Cleveland, loss for Houston. Houston is 4-5 now, as they will be hosting next week the New England Patriots. Ooh, this is a toughie. Oh boy. Okay. So, Patriots, as you guys all know, now have Cam Newton. They have James White, Sony Michel. They got the one running back that Patriots picked up from Houston, actually, like Lamar Miller, something by that name. I never really heard of him, but you know, it's a running back, so gonna be okay. He's gonna be average, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know why they even picked him up, to be honest, because they already have, like I said, James White and Sony Michel. But I still think that they have a solid defense, not an elite defense, because players opted out, players switched teams, so it's going to be a worse defense, but it's still going to be a solid defense. Houston, again, bad defense, good offense, like pretty darn good offense. You know, I'm gonna... Only because there's no fans, again, I will be going with the New England Patriots, as much as I hate to say it. Yeah, Patriots do not have a good wide receiving core, but they have Cam Newton. Oh god, I'm entering the upside down again. Oh god, that's not good. Okay, back up here. Oh, this is tough. Well, I don't know if I want to go with the New England Patriots, because I said Cam Newton. He's not been good recently. Changing my mind, going with Houston. Going with Houston, going with Houston, going with Houston, going with Houston. Going with the Houston Texans. Texans are winning this game, and they are going 5-5 during the year. Now they'll be in Detroit to take on the Lions. Again, Lions do not have a good defense. They have an okay offense. Houston, I think, has a better offense than Detroit, but it's hard to tell defenses apart. I'm gonna go with another win with Houston here. I think they're gonna start finding their groove here. So I'm gonna go with Houston on this one. They are now gonna be 6-5, finally above 500 for the first time this year, and now I'll be hosting the Indianapolis Colts. Like I said in the Colts prediction video, I'm gonna have them split. So for now, Houston is gonna be winning this game. I think Houston probably has a better offense, but the Colts have better defense. So that's why I'm going to have them split here, because of that reason. So I'm going to have Texans winning here. They're going to be 7-5, 3 or 4 win streak or something crazy like that. But now you're going to be in Chicago to face off with the Bears. The Bears have great defense, way better defense than the Texans. But, offense, I might have to edge out Houston here. But because of that, I'm going to have to go with a win for Chicago. So, that's their first loss in 3-4 weeks. Now going to be 7-6, struggling. They might not win the division this year, looking like. I know they have to 11-5's the record to beat, so they're not winning the division. That's for sure. So 7-6 going into Indianapolis, face off with the Colts. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna have them split, and I'm gonna continue to have them split. 7-7 for Houston. Not that good of a year. Like I said, they could be a sneaky team. But 9-7 I think might be a bit sneaky. So that's if I have them going 9-7 here. Hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, that's gonna be a win right there. The Bengals in rebuild mode, one of the worst teams in the league. So Houston's obviously gonna win this one. Defense is hard to tell apart, and offense, clearly Houston is superior, and they're home. It's going to be a win for Houston. 8-7 to the final game of the year, hosting Tennessee. And again, like I mentioned, I'm going to have them split, and I will continue to have them split. Houston is going to be beating Tennessee, ending off the year 9-7. Most people are expecting like a 7-9 season from them. So 9-7 could be a bit of a surprise to some people here. So 9-7 is a record. I'm gonna have the Texans for the 2020 season. Again, it's my opinion alone. And if you guys want to, you guys can follow my Instagram at @omeister. I'll leave a link in the description below. I upload or post other little videos or stories, as you call them, on there, and it's really interesting. You guys will definitely enjoy it, so you guys could follow me. Again, link is in the description below. Unless you guys have Instagram and you guys know how to type in @omeister. So, anyways, you guys can look at my playlist of other prediction videos right over here. You guys can subscribe right here, and you guys can watch a video that YouTube recommends for you right over here. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and as I say, like forms, out!